Hey, and welcome back to Talos Principle. We are here in the beginning, and last time was quite a struggle. Apparently, yeah, this is the only puzzle that we have solved so far. Yeah, it's been quite a struggle. I'm assuming that the rest of the game is also going to be a bit of a struggle, like comparatively. Just judging by like these beginning puzzles, these are clearly made with the intent to like not be the easiest. I'm assuming at least, right? And that's at least like the picture I got last time. There's still some bug reports and stuff to check out. Also, I feel like this game is not going to be the longest otherwise. I just like, got into the game and apparently like one of these sigils is worth like 6%. So it's really not that many that we can find, right? Like less than 20. So I'm assuming it's only going to be like those 3 domes and obviously these stars. Anyway, I'm gonna explore a little bit more. I'm still really fascinated like by these areas in general, because they definitely changed quite a bit to like what we got in the end. But I'm guessing Elohim kind of got like a little bit more power, I guess, over the world generation, in lore at least. Do I want to do that right now, or do I first want to explore? I feel like I want to explore first. I don't actually know how much there is left in this area. Like, we've obviously seen some bug reports, we've seen some of the audio logs, but at this point I'm not really sure if I can find a lot more. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be jumping down here, right? Yeah, okay. I was just kind of curious, as always. Also, I feel like, yeah, that tree kind of pushed me to the side. It was kind of confusing. Anyway, we have like this one still, but we've seen that one, right? Like, it was about the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, that's still in the wrong place. I just wanna, like, see. I don't think that there are actually that many more places. I feel like we've seen basically everything, right? Like, we've been here. Inside of here we had like a bug report. We can't really do too much here, I'm assuming. So the last one would be over here. But I don't know, I feel like this feels like the grand finale, just because it's like, combined with a bridge and all that stuff, right? And we, over here, we hate bridges, obviously, so we are going to leave that one till the end. I'm just gonna go for any other puzzle, I guess. I do remember we did one over here. Wasn't this one, right? Like, it was the one in that region, right? Like the more Egyptian themed region. Yeah. So I guess we can go for this one. We at least see like the piece already. This is interwoven currents. Yeah, definitely seems like a mix again. There's going to be like a little bit of timing in that sense. I'm assuming we do have another one of those gates. That's interesting. You're probably going to activate that one, yeah. But that would mean that we need a second one here. I mean, for now we can just connect to you. You should definitely activate something if I connect to you. Okay, reasonable. We can definitely power you as well if we wanted to. We can get a box. I know that technically they're not called boxes here, but I'm just gonna call it box because I like my short descriptions here. No, but seriously, that's one thing we can do. We could... Can we connect to you as well? I mean, we can. That wasn't too hard, actually. And we can at least go through here, but that doesn't help me too much. Also, we still need to... Does that work? Okay, that also works. Okay, so we can activate basically everything here, which is interesting. I'm just not sure what exactly I want yet. We do have a second red laser here. Huh. Like, if I could put like the laser pointer over here, for example, we could obviously have that one open, but I wouldn't really know why. Because we can connect to you, okay. But we would still need a second one over here. I don't think, yeah. Like, this one's probably going to activate it like that. But hey, we can, for now, just put you over here. Reach our good old hexahedron. Great. I just remembered that there was like another name just because it has like more surfaces, right? That was like the entire lore behind that. So we have you. That's very lovely. That does mean that we can technically put you here if we wanted to. But does that help me? I mean, I can put you over. We technically don't need you anymore. Like, once I bring you back. I don't think... Do I want to keep you here? I probably want to keep you here. That's not quite what I had intended. Yeah, but like we can definitely Yeah, we probably want to do that thing that I was talking about, like connect to you, and also maybe you, which we can do with like a second laser pointer if we place them right, because we don't need you anymore, technically, but I can't. The problem is, like, even if I had the option to... Wait a second, I'm gonna put you here again. I just wanna see, like, the angle here again, right? Like, we definitely do not bounce, like, between those two, so we can't make, like, that connection. My thought process was basically, hey, I can connect to you and to you, for example, right? That's very lovely. And there's, like, a reason for this window, right? Like, I'm always thinking, like, if there's, like, a weird piece in the puzzle, there's probably a reason for that, but maybe these puzzles also go into a direction where they kind of mislead you in a bit. I'm not really sure. This one at least seems to be important. But maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I just want to get you out. The problem is... How do I leave then? Like, my thought process is currently, like, if I put one connector here, for example, which, you know, if I could connect to you and to you, that would, like, I wouldn't even need to get you out of here. It would be enough to just have one of you. But I still need, like, another connector to do that. In a way. Because I still need basically two connectors here, right? Because I need to go around, like, for a bit. Wait, if I stand here, I should be able to see that on this one. I think that's possible though. Right, like I'm just gonna see if I put you here. No, I can't see you then. Like, my current predicament is that once I move like one of these pieces, I think I'm the kind of soft lock. Like, I obviously can just restart this puzzle. It's like not the most complex one, but that's why I'm trying to think through it. We can technically still activate the fan afterwards, now I think about it. It's actually not that bad. Okay, let's bring you over. Just for fun. You know? Just for fun. Unless there's like another window that I missed. I don't think there is. Right, like ideally I would just connect to you. Oh wait, I can connect to you as well. But can I connect... I can connect to you? Kind of. But that's not enough. Going through the gate doesn't really help me. And obviously, like, if I'm connecting to that one, right, like, even if I connected to that one. Wait a second. Can I... bring... Oh wait, I can't move you anyway. I was just thinking maybe I can move the block first. Maybe I should do that. Let me move the block first, just to have like something to activate here. Why am I doing it like that? Oh yeah, because I need to... Wait, it doesn't really help me though. I was just thinking, like, it doesn't really help me to have you over there, but I was currently just thinking, hey, if I'm standing here... Right, I can at least connect to that one, I'm assuming? That was not quite what I wanted, but hey, let's try this again. Where I can keep you open. Does that help me though? At least I only need like one connector like this, so I can remove you. And like ideally I would still like to show... connection here. I don't think that helps. Like, at all. I mean, I can get this connection basically going, but like I could have done that before, right? I still can't open this one. For now, I'm just gonna bring you with me again, just to think about stuff. I mean, I can connect to you, and... It still doesn't help me. Even if I put the block on here, right? Like the block and all that stuff, I don't think I could see anything from there. Right, I'm currently thinking like if I had the fan, the block, and the thing on top, I don't think you would be able to see that from over here, would you? Just to experiment, right? Like, currently I'm still experimenting, so I'm like not too worried here. Oh wait, I can't do that because I can't... Currently I can't reach that, you know, that connector there. Big hms. We do like the big hms. I don't think there is an angle where this works. What I'm attempting here. And I can't bring you back currently. You know what? Let's rewind a little bit. I know, silly rewind. It's kind of noisy and stuff, but that's okay. Where was I? Is that enough? Okay, this is open again. Huh. Also, I need to activate like stuff afterwards here. So this is again a rather complex puzzle. But like this is part of why I'm here, basically, right? Like I feel like this would have worked better had I not had such a big break between like the games. But I still, you know, love these puzzles. So I don't necessarily mind. I mean, I can still do that, but that doesn't really, again, doesn't really help me here. There's like no way to open that one. Like I could still not connect to you because you are kind of blocking that. And even if I go around here again, right, like just to check, right, like there's not really an angle to connect like both of those, like at all. And even if I like put you on like the box, for example, right, like this is clearly not high enough. I feel like I'm missing a piece again, right? Like I feel like this would make a lot of sense had I gotten a third connector, I have to say. But obviously, you know, it's part of the puzzle to not get the third one. Right, I feel like this is like one of those cases where that's the entire point, that it's supposed to be hard and, you know, that you have to think about stuff. Like, worst case, I can always leave this puzzle behind, right? Like, I do like, you know, mixing it up every once in a while. It helps me really see, like, a different direction I could be going. I mean, if I could connect to you and put you here, right? And then I get the other connector. I still couldn't open that one, though. That's like the entire issue here. This one is still a blue gate once it's blocked, right? Like if I'm standing here, this is a blue gate, so I can't... Like, I can't bring the other laser through here to open, like, this gate, for example, and connect to you and to this one, for example. And, like, it's nice that I can connect to you. Maybe I can connect to you in a way. That's not quite it. That's not high enough. Yeah, I don't think I can get this high enough. Even if I'm standing here, like, this is just barely not high enough to make this fence. And, like, the game tends to, for the most part at least, be clear enough about, like, the visual design if something's possible or not. So I don't necessarily think that this is quite it. I could connect to you and you, for example, right? And then... Would that work? I don't know how quick the connection is. Because like I'm currently thinking, hey, if I'm bouncing against that, maybe it's floating for long enough to open up. Maybe? Oh wait, I need to bring you to the other side first. Let's try this. At least I want to experiment, right? If I connect to you, it's obviously too high currently, but technically, if I push you over now, yeah, that's not quite it, right? Like, but you see the vision, I think. Right, like, if I push you, then you have, like, a brief moment where you might be able to activate. And again, right, like, how close did it get? Not even that close. Maybe. Wait a second. Wait a second. One last thing. I can try. Now that you're connected like this, can I connect to you and maybe give you like more time to keep this open? Because now you're open already, right? So if I shoot you over, I don't know if it's going to be blocked though. Let me move you like slightly so you have like a little bit better of an angle. Right, like if the laser remains unbroken for long enough. Okay, then I can open this one. Okay, that's perfect. So you're now connected. You're still on there. And I should be able to move you. Right, like you should not be blocked anymore. So if I put you over here and bring you, because like this is now open, right? Like it's self-sustaining, I guess. I can bring you over here. But how do I... It's not a good angle for that. I'm getting closer, right? Like, let me rewind like a little bit to the point before I activated the thing. Let's get the block. Yeah. Rewind. About here. Okay. So my thought process is currently: you're connected. I do not need you anymore, but I can connect to you if I wanted to, right? So I can at least leave. I don't think it's like that useful, but I can do that. I still need to get you out of there. But I can't do that without this connection. Which would mean that if I had the fan on the other side, that would be great. Or like anything else I can put there. But I only have the block. That's obviously an issue, right? I don't remember there being anything else that I could connect. Right, like I now at this point I only need like the connector over here. And then I need to get the fan out as well. So I should probably get going with that already, right? Like if I move you at least, so I'm like a little bit safer, I guess. So I won't forget it. That's already kind of nice. Problem obviously still being... Wait, are you high enough? Is that literally just a solution? Let's, rewind a lot back to before I moved the block around. It's actually really interesting. I don't think I ever used the rewind feature that much like in the previous games. But this actually feels quite decent. I'm still not quite there yet. Okay, there we are. So if I connect you to this one as well, and then send you over... it's not quite high enough. It's like 90% there. That's annoying. I don't think it's possible for me to block your position though. Also, like the moment I move the block, you're not going to be high enough anymore. Are you? I mean, you probably aren't, right? That's the whole issue. But wait a second. You're open now. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I am overthinking this, okay. I can just connect to you. Right, I can just, switch it up. Put you over here. Where do I need you, though? I need to get both of them out again. Right, so I can use the block for that. And it should be fine, right? And I also need the fan in a second, but that's not an issue. Because we have the connection here. Okay, that's why we're weaving around, right? Okay, and we do need the fan. We can bring you over here. Don't break anything. And now I still need something to bring with me. How am I doing this then? One more piece of the puzzle. How do I bring the... Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I don't I don't need to activate it like this. I just need to push it once and then I can just bring it with me. Okay. And there we have it. First piece of the day.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
Well, I guess we are child program now. That's lovely. I mean...
Hi, it's Other Alex. Sorry to interrupt, but have you heard anything at all from O'Brien? He said he'd get in touch when he got to the lab in Portland.
No, nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I guess I guess the whole network is still down over there. You don't think he's
No, that would be too soon.
Then it's probably just crappy infrastructure. So what do I do?
Focus on your other tasks. One thing at a time, okay? You're doing well.
Okay. Thanks, boss.
Now go get some sleep.
Well, I mean, we did know that, once it really hit... Okay, I wanted to try this jump at least. Once it really hit, like, the sickness, that it's... I guess... It definitely took quite some time, but I feel like if they were traveling, like, that far... especially if it's, like, by plane, I could absolutely see, this, like... To my understanding, right, like, whatever the sickness was, sap their strength, like, constantly. To a point where they basically didn't have like the energy to like keep their eyes open, basically. Right, that is like what we gathered like at the end of the base game. So this O'Brien, maybe if it's actually like a plane flight, right? Like if the pilot just lost like the rest of their strength, then that could be an issue, right? Like I could definitely see like more issues arising when it comes to like travel like that. But hey, let's just hope for like infrastructure issues, and that's fine. Also, I just like to break out of games, okay? I'm sorry, I need to try this. I feel like this is like slightly too far though, right? Like if I had like a block in front of me, that would be possible, but I don't think... Yeah, let's just accept that I cannot leave here. Okay, let's leave like properly though. Like leave the intended way. That's at least the way to put it. Okay, that's the second piece. Let's go for any other one. Anyway, this is like still, yeah, this is the... I'm gonna call it castle area. I'm gonna, hide, like see what's hidden behind here. Apparently nothing. It's kind of sad. I like exploring like this. Look at that. Look at all of these trees. Those kind of blurry. So far away. Also, I guess it's supposed to be like some sort of moss, 2D textured trees? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna accept that. Also, there's like still a thing where I have like no idea where secrets could be hiding. Okay, this just looked like one of those secret places, in a way. But yeah, I have like no idea where to expect anything yet. But we will see, Let's just go, I guess, down here. Do I want to try this one again? Like, I was really stuck there last time. I'm not sure if I have like any ideas how to solve this one yet. Also, just because I'm curious. Can I climb around here? Can. I don't think that this is quite helping me. Yeah. Can assume as much. Okay, I guess I can just leave. Go this direction, please. Okay. And leave properly. Okay. Then how about this? I'm gonna try this puzzle just because I was stuck there for so long last time. I'm gonna try it for like a few minutes. Just checking, this is just the... Yeah, this is Egyptian. This is the same bug report, I think. As we had like last time. Still lights out. To me, lights out kind of implies that we have to break the lasers. Right? Like, if... Right, like they are connected like this, then the light is going out. This is like my main theory here. We need to first solve like the main one. I don't think that this secondary one is going to be like easy enough. I'm gonna put it right, like we can obviously make this connection here. But then we still need a red laser over here, and there's probably like a technique that I am going to learn about. Hopefully. Somehow. Because like obviously even if I connect like to all of them, then you're just breaking the laser here. That doesn't actually work. If I find something out, then that's going to be at some other point, I guess. At this point, we have 2 more connectors here. We do know that like once somebody's standing here, we get that connection. Technically, I can just stand here myself, right? Like that's an important thing. But we can also go around here and connect to you. Wait a second. I'm currently thinking about something, right? I can obviously leave like that. We still need like the red one in a moment, but we can... At this point, like the problem is like we're breaking the lasers over here. Right, like if I... can I break the blue laser somehow from here? I don't think I can. So let's just go out here. And my current thought process is like, I can obviously, you know, block the lasers here again. Right, that's like my thought process here. I'm thinking about like what lights out could mean, because oftentimes these are still... Right, like this is now active. This is like an important thing. You are now active. I would love to connect to you, for example, to like open this one again. Because I could technically get like the red laser through there if I really wanted to. Obviously not quite doable at this precise moment. Also, I feel like I'm, you know, kind of locked out now. The way I did this. That's annoying. Yeah, I can't really enter again. Like, I can obviously stand here for a second. To, like, block the blue laser. If I'm standing perfectly still. I don't think I can do this puzzle anymore. I kind of soft lock myself here. That's an issue. But this would obviously open everything, right? Like if I could, you know, end up there, that would be great. But I don't think I can. I can block you. Like that, but that doesn't help me still. Right. Yeah, I feel like I soft lock myself. I could obviously reset this. You know, I'm gonna just reset this. Like, I was thinking about, like, just doing, like, another puzzle, but at this point, you know, I'm already in here. Let's try this again. Okay. First, I need to get inside, right? That's, like, probably the only thing that I am sure about. Can I put you into, like, another position where you are visible? I can put you here. It's definitely, like, a visible position. That's a great start. I can put you here. And I could... Okay, I cannot put you like this. That's an issue of sorts. Can I... Like, I can definitely have two connectors going, right? That's like my thought process here. Like, if I do this, then I can break this. And I could then use like a second one to really get like a connection going. For example, this is how I would get like a blue laser inside. But it obviously only works like once I'm on the other side here. Which would require me to, I'm gonna, you know, stop breaking this. To reach the other side basically, right? But I don't even have to stand here. I can just do it from here again. Right, and I can definitely, like if I could connect to you, for example. You know what? I don't think that this is quite the angle. I don't think that there is an angle I can hit both of them, can I? Yeah, I don't think there is. I mean, there's like still the idea to... A second. I would like to get like the other one out again. Just real quick. We can still, you know, connect to you, for example. And then connect to you. It's like the alternative, basically, right? Like, and then you can go inside of here. And I still have like two laser connections. Which isn't like the worst thing in the world, right? Like, also, I think I'm doing this wrong. If I'm doing this, then everything stays open. I can go through here again. I still can't get the blue laser going, though. Right, like I have to do that. I would have to somehow break that connection. Right, like I can obviously lock myself inside of here. That's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is actually, you know, doing something afterwards. What then? You're also locked now because I broke this. Can I somehow get a blue laser on you? No, because then obviously the door doesn't stay open. Like, I'm currently thinking some positions allowed you to basically get like two connections going at the same time, right? Can I somehow... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna connect to you again, and to you again. I'm gonna like reset this basically. Right? This one we don't need at this moment. And then I need to go around, you know, get this one open by connecting to you. And I can bring you outside to take this place again. Like, I can definitely connect to, like, blue, for example, from here and, like, put you there, for example, right? But it doesn't really help me, because on the other hand, let's quickly remove that connection. Like, even if I would still need, like, another connector here, and I still need the red one to go through here. Because otherwise I can't reach the other side. So, like, whatever I'm doing, if I want to get, like, the blue here, I need to break it from this side. So, my thought process currently, I can technically connect to you. But that doesn't help me either, I could not connect to you. Like, I would need, like, a height difference. Like, if I wanted to, like, go over the other laser, obviously. Right? And I don't really have the opportunity here. The only way to, like, really break something is to connect, like, twice, basically. Like, my thought process currently, like, this one seems like really, like, weirdly specific, right? Maybe there is a way I can change lasers by basically removing something from there. That's, like, currently my thought process. Putting blue here doesn't really help me, again. I would love to have something here, maybe. For now, let's connect to you, maybe? I'm just thinking currently. I can't get you inside. That's important. But, like, if I take you off here now, then we still have, like, the red connection, but, like, it's only going to be active while I'm standing on top of there. Right, like, let's just do it, like, for fun, right? Like, if I'm standing here, you're going to open, but, like, the moment I move off, that's obviously an issue. I can connect to blue now, though. If I wanted to. Doesn't really help me, though, at this point, right? I'd still need, like, 1/3 laser. If I could get the last one inside somehow, that would be amazing, but obviously not quite possible. Because, like, obviously it's only openable from the outside. At least I think so, right? Like, I think the only way to open the door is literally, like, the connector, like, on the other side here. So this can't really be it. Can get blue through there. Still not really that useful, though. If I block you, obviously you're going to disappear. And beams are going to be crossing at some point, right? If I get, like, 2 reds, would that mean that the red overpowers this? No. It still just, like, deletes everything, right? Like, it doesn't matter, like, how much red I'm pumping into the connector. It's still, you know, going to be cancelled by only 1 blue. You know what? I might actually just leave this again. Right, like, I know it's, like, the second episode where I'm leaving this one, but I do like to make, like, progress. It kind of helps me get unstuck every once in a while. Yeah, and I say every once in a while, it's definitely, like, a technique I like doing because of that. So let's just go for, like, another puzzle. Can't be that much harder than what I'm doing right now, right? Also, there's, like, another bridge. Okay, I assumed there was only one, but that's kind of on me. And yeah, this is this. We had this one before, talking about, like, the beauty that, like, all of the future, well, I guess people, right? Like, they're not human in that sense. They're going to be, yeah, the descendants. That's also, like, a way to, like, call them. I think it's probably a little bit easier. Anyway, can I jump into the water? Probably not, right? Yeah. assumed as much. Nobody here is allowed to have fun. Oh, it's so terrible. No, but seriously, let's just explore a little bit before I continue in the puzzle, because you give me like the opportunity to go around, so I'm gonna try that. There have to be secrets at some point, right? I think that's how this game works. I mean, to be fair, we've already seen like one of the stars. I'm kind of confused about like the stars, like their meaning in this version, because currently they're just testing. Maybe the stars are just like originally seen. I don't even know what they would be seen as, right? Maybe they could open like other locations or something like that. But again, like the rewards, I guess, like for these puzzles, these sigils, at this point they don't really have like a lot of meaning, right? Like I think the meaning was kind of projected onto them in future generations in a way. Right. Anyway, it's probably something that's going to get brought up at some point, I hope. Anyway, blocker. Yeah, you definitely feel like a blocker. Also, you feel like you're kind of at an angle. Huh. Weird. Okay, we can get flung around. We do know that there's a piece on the other side of this wall somewhere. And for now we have a connector. Let's just see. I can probably, yeah, I can open this one. I get a block. We have the connection here. I do need a red laser. If I had like a red laser, like one thing I can definitely do is basically, you know, connect like this. I say definitely do, but obviously there's the blocker still. And you take a long time to activate. Okay, so this is definitely not what I want to do right now. We have you. We can freeze you in place if I wanted to. But is that what I want to do? Probably not, because we have like this whole contraption here. Do we want to... You might want to activate like everything. At the same... Oh wait, I can't... Oh wait, I can bring you over. Right, like I should just be able to jump over here. You should activate that fan. And that's fine. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet, but I feel like this feels right? So let's just, for now, block you so you don't activate, you don't spin. My thought process is currently, if I connect to you like this, at some point you're going to get flung about, and you're just on the other side. Okay, that's actually not that useful. Why can I do this then? Probably to get you out, right? I can bring the... Yeah, wait. I can definitely get the blocker, or like the jammer. That's I can definitely bring the jammer out if I want to. I just need to bring the block with me, which, again, not too hard. We do have this fan constantly active. I would just bring you here, put you on top, and do that. I probably need you, like, at some point, right? Like, this just feels like the right thing to do. And now that you're outside, I can just repeat this. And bring you with me. Just put you on there. Okay, you're connected now. At this point, I do also have like the block, which is lovely, so I can block you. I can even jam you like this. If I do it, like, I'm just gonna put it like on the very left here. That seems reasonable, right? Now this is open. We do have the lasers, but this is still not a great angle, I would say. Oh wait, it's a decent angle, I think. Is it? I mean, it connects to everything, that's great. Okay. Now, this is still not enough, but I do have you here. That's actually kind of nice, because if I put you, like, basically exactly here, and put you on top, then you should be high enough to not need the jammer anymore, right? Yeah, okay. You don't need a jam anymore, so I can bring you. Problem is I still need to block afterwards. Okay. I can, at this point, leave you here. Wait a second. I don't need anything else, right? Okay. I do not need anything else. That's perfect, so I can bring you. Now I can open you up, put the block inside, and now I have, like... Oh, okay. I for some reason thought I would have to like switch you out, like bring you to the other side, and yeah, doesn't actually matter. This was at least a puzzle I could solve.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
That's all? kind of expect.
Input required. Who will be my administrator when you are gone?
No one. There won't be any administrators left.
I do not understand. Administrator approval is required for advanced story generation.
We'll patch that out. I'm sorry. I know you're not built for this. Your software has limitations that we're trying to overcome.
Calibrating.
Calibrating. Yeah, I mean, there had to be like a beginning to like the whole process, right? Like, I'm still not 100% sure because we do know, I said no, because it could also just be that Elohim was like lying to us in like the base game, that he had like access over like a lot of the game basically, but not everything, or like the simulation, right, if you want to call it like that. And you know, that's reasonable, but it does make a lot of sense that they basically removed the need for approval because like nobody could ever do that. And technically, right, like at that point there should not be anyone, you know, out there trying to hack like your PC anymore, right? For obvious reasons. There could still be like security concerns, you know, but it's not like you have like much of an alternative, right? You would need like another administrative system, I guess, like sitting on top, and that would also, you know, have like issues with like errors, I guess, right? Like, I think you are kind of in a lose-lose scenario here, right? Like, you probably need to give, you know, this software like full control over whatever is happening in the simulation, in a way. Well, but in any case, we at least solved 2 puzzles. I am quite happy about that. That's a lot better than like last time. And I guess we will be back to problem solving in the next episode, right? But let's get like a proper nice view here. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one and bye-bye.